Hey guys, it's Andy from Forest City Coins. Third Greenham on the CGC boards, Forest City Coins on eBay. If you need to write us an email, it's forestcitycoins@gmail.com, or our website is forestcitycoins.com. So I'd like to introduce another 10 books by all graded by CBCS. The first one in this group is called War Comics number 11. We'll start off with a bang. This is a really classic, brutal cover, flamethrower. You can see the guys with the flamethrowers just burning alive the looks like North Koreans sitting in the pit. And yeah, this was when they didn't have the comics code back in 1952, and just a screaming cover, horrific really. But you know, this kind of thing is very desirable for classic cover collectors. Obviously, the material isn't politically correct or pleasant in any way, but it's part of history where we go back to when they didn't have the code, and a lot of stuff they were pretty much given free reign and could do anything they wanted. And so the cover artist, Russ Heath, he's just an amazing guy that did so much work for Atlas, and as well he came across the DC and did some really fantastic stuff. So this is a great book. This is a great book in all sense of the word. We're asking $400 for this CBCS 2.5 with off-white to white pages. And here I've got, sticking with the war theme, it's another Our Army at War book, or another war book, but Our Army at War number 40, CBCS 7.0. This also has a Russ Heath cover. I don't think he drew the whole thing. It looks like he probably just drew the tank because the people don't really look like his drawing. The notes say cover Carl Burgos, Russ Heath, and Joe Sinat. So it looks like Russ took care of the tank, and the other guys took care of the other parts of the cover. This is a really nice grade for DC War 10-cent book. This is Our Army at War number 40, asking price $350. The thing about DC War is any 10-cent books in the 7.0 range and up are are really, really tough to find, and they go for big bucks. So the Overstreet might list this one for far less than that, but current market value for this kind of thing in 7.0 high grade, they sell for around $350. So next up is Uncanny Tales number 16. This is a pre-code horror book. Great cover. Looks like the I'm not sure who is the cover artist. It's not mentioned here on the label. It does say art by Gene Colan, John Forte, Joe Sinat, and Joe Manili. This one is CBCS 5.5 with off-white pages. Asking price $425. Great cover. Okay, next book is also Uncanny Tales 18. Excuse me. This is a wonderful Russ Heath cover. I wish I had this book in my hand when I met him in San Diego last year. I would have gotten him to autograph it, but I didn't. I just bought it just after I met him, actually. So this book is a guy tied up to a clock, and the clock hands looks like it's an axe, so quite scary and intense. CBCS 5.5, asking price $225. And sticking with the Uncanny Tales theme, this book is super cool. Uncanny Tales number 26. It's a CBCS 4.5, off-white to white pages. This has a Spider-Man prototype. So it came out in 1954. And you can see on the cover, it's got this guy and a giant spider crawling towards him. It says, "Won't you step into the parlor and feast your eyes on the Spider-Man?" So actually, this is a very important book. I believe extremely undervalued when you consider the price of any early Spider-Man books. And this came out, nearly a decade before. So here we are, $600 for this CBCS 4.5. Very neat book. Here we have Weird Fantasy number 15. High grade book. It's a Canadian edition. EC. Actually, EC was the one that did the US editions. This is Superior Comics. It's a CBCS 9.0 off-white to white pages. Cover story and art by Al Feldstein. And basically any EC books are really desired by the people that collect those, and this one is no exception. Great science fiction book. I'm asking $1,300 for it because the Canadian edition, because the high grade, and it's nothing but goodness here. Okay, next we have Weird Science number 14, which is actually number 3. Canadian edition, Superior Comics, CBCS 9.2, super high grade book. You can see that the coloring and printing was off register a little bit. Sometimes you can see a little bit of doubling. I can see that the dark word science fiction here are doubled over the yellow. It doesn't quite match up on the title banner there, Weird Science. But it's got a very cool robot cover. This book in CBCS 9.2, I'm asking $2,600.